The bell echoes through the arena, and the lights of Las Vegas glow like a battlefield waiting for history to be written. Two undefeated champions stand across from each other, one from Scotland carrying pride across the ocean, one from California carrying the heart of Mexico and America combined. The air feels heavy because everyone understands what is at stake tonight. 4 world titles, 1 crown, 1 undisputed king. Inside the ring, the referee brings them together. Eyes locked, shoulders tense, breath controlled. The final instructions sound simple but carry enormous weight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Keep it clean. Touch gloves. Good luck. They touch gloves softly, yet the tension between them feels electric. Only one man will walk out undisputed within the hour. The bell rings. Round 1 begins, and both fighters move cautiously like grandmasters studying each other before launching into battle. Josh Taylor circles to his right using sharp footwork. He fights southpaw stance, measuring distance with small probing feints. Across from him, José Carlos Ramírez inches forward, applying pressure without rushing. The crowd senses a chess match unfolding. Taylor establishes range early. His jab flicks forward not just to land punches, but to gather information. Every movement manipulates Ramirez's guard. He steps outside the lead foot, searching for angles. Precision defines his opening moments. Ramirez answers with patience. He targets the body, immediately understanding that slowing Taylor means investing. Downstairs early. A short left hook thuds against the ribs. Another body shot follows. The message is clear. This will not be a comfortable fight. Taylor fires a straight left hand, slicing through the guard. Both men find success, and neither backs down. The commentators speak about distance control and timing, yet inside the ring, instinct takes over. Sweat begins to form. Breathing grows heavier. The rhythm of combat is established. The referee separates them quickly during inside exchanges, but both fighters want the trenches. Every clinch feels like unfinished business. Taylor continues drawing Ramirez forward, trying to counter him as he steps in. Round 2 arrives and the tempo rises. Taylor doubles the jab more confidently now. He manipulates the guard before firing, sharp left hands. His speed becomes noticeable. Ramirez struggles momentarily with the quickness, yet refuses to abandon pressure. Ramirez cuts off the ring, forcing Taylor toward the corner. A right hand digs into the body, followed by another. The strategy is deliberate. Break the legs, drain the energy, make the later rounds brutal. Taylor escapes the corner with slick movement, pivoting out while landing a body shot of his own. The crowd roars at the tactical brilliance unfolding. This is high-level boxing where intelligence matters as much as power punch. Statistics flash on screens above the arena, showing Taylor slightly ahead but Ramirez closing the gap. Small veteran tactics appear as Ramirez leans on Taylor, forcing him to carry weight during clinches. Every subtle move is designed to wear down the opponent over 12 grueling rounds. Round 3 explodes with intensity. Ramirez increases output, marching forward behind a determined jab. He throws combinations to the body, then upstairs, splitting the guard with a right hand. Taylor covers along the ropes, absorbing pressure. For the first time, momentum shifts. Ramirez unleashes an assault. Hooks slam into the ribs. Uppercuts rise through the guard. The crowd rises to its feet, sensing danger. Taylor answers with counters, but his reactions slow briefly. Bodywork begins to show effect. Taylor fires a sudden uppercut, snapping Ramirez's head back. Precision replaces chaos as both fighters trade skill for skill. This is elite-level warfare where one mistake can change destiny. Round 4 begins under thunderous chants echoing through the arena. Ramirez supporters roar his name, creating an emotional storm. He continues targeting the body relentlessly. Each punch sounds heavier than the last. Taylor lands a beautiful left hand, reminding everyone of his technical mastery. Yet Ramirez keeps advancing. He turns Taylor during a break, catching him by surprise. There are no pauses in championship fights. Awareness must remain constant. Midway through the round, Taylor lands a crushing body shot of his own. Ramirez bends forward momentarily. Stunned, the crowd gasps. Momentum swings again. Ramirez responds instantly, launching combinations with fierce determination, refusing to show weakness. Both men exchange simultaneously in the final seconds. Gloves collide. Sweat flies through bright lights. The round ends with neither willing to surrender ground. Round 5 reveals damage beginning to appear. Blood forms near Taylor's eye after a clash of heads. He fights through it, calmly accustomed to adversity. Ramirez senses opportunity and presses harder. Hooks to the body continue digging deeper. Taylor clinches briefly to reset, but answers with sharp counters whenever space appears. A left hand snaps Ramirez backward, reminding everyone that danger exists on both sides. Patience becomes Ramirez's weapon. He refuses reckless attacks, choosing calculated pressure. Taylor counters beautifully, yet absorbs punishment downstairs. Every exchange writes another chapter in this unfolding drama. Then comes round 6 and everything changes. Only seconds after the bell, Taylor times Ramirez's entry perfectly. He slips left and unleashes a devastating counter left hand. The punch lands clean. Ramirez crashes to the canvas. The arena erupts. Ramirez rises, determined but shaken. Taylor senses history approaching and attacks with precision. Another left hand lands. Speed and timing overwhelm Ramirez momentarily. Yet the American champion fights back with heart, landing his own hook, refusing to fade. The round becomes chaos, balanced by brilliance. Taylor mixes body and head shots, showing championship composure. Ramirez survives through courage alone. The bell finally saves him, but momentum belongs firmly to Taylor. Replay screens show the pull counter executed flawlessly. Timing meets opportunity and produces greatness. Analysts call it a defining moment of the fight. Round 7 begins with tension thick in the air. Ramirez tries to regain rhythm, but Taylor's confidence grows. He controls distance with surgical precision. Suddenly, another opening appears. Taylor creates space and fires a crushing uppercut. Ramirez falls again. The second knockdown shakes the arena. Ramirez stands on unsteady legs. Pride refuses surrender. Taylor presses forward, landing clean shots while maintaining composure. Experience guides every movement. He does not rush, he hunts intelligently. The bell rings, ending another dominant round for Taylor. 2 knockdowns now separate the fighters, yet the contest remains alive because Ramirez refuses defeat. Round 8 becomes survival mixed with resilience. Taylor attacks the body, understanding a weakened opponent lowers defenses. Ramirez focuses on recovery, attempting to regain balance and clarity. Each punch now carries emotional weight. Taylor searches for the knockout he promised before the fight. Ramirez fights through exhaustion, showing incredible determination. Clean uppercuts and straight left hands from Taylor continue landing. Ramirez absorbs punishment while searching for opportunity. The crowd witnesses the raw heart of championship boxing, where endurance equals skill. Round 9 arrives and strategy shifts. Taylor conserves energy, choosing moments carefully. Ramirez finds small success, landing combinations that draw cheers from supporters hoping for miracle comeback. Both fighters exchange at center ring. Sweat pours. Breathing grows labored. Every second feels heavier than the last. Commentary speaks of legacy. Pound for pound rankings. Undisputed glory waiting at the finish line. Ramirez digs deep, remembering family heritage and national pride. He throws punches fueled by desperation and belief. Taylor responds calmly, defending while landing accurate counters. The fight transforms from pure violence into a test of willpower. Every movement carries years of sacrifice. Every punch echoes thousands of hours spent in lonely gyms chasing dreams few ever reach. The championship rounds approach and tension becomes unbearable. Taylor stands confident, sensing victory near. Ramirez refuses surrender, embodying warrior spirit admired across boxing history. Round 10 unfolds with calculated aggression from Taylor. He controls pace, landing sharp combinations whenever Ramirez lunges forward. Defensive awareness keeps him safe while scoring clean points. Ramirez pushes forward, searching for one decisive moment. Body shots continue, but their impact fades compared to earlier rounds. Fatigue slows reactions. The earlier knockdowns still linger. Round 11 becomes emotional warfare. Both men know only minutes remain. Taylor boxes intelligently using footwork and timing. Ramirez swings with determination, hoping to change destiny with a single punch. The crowd stands continuously now. Every exchange draws thunderous reactions. This is championship boxing at its purest form, where skill meets courage under unforgiving lights. Final round. The bell rings and the arena explodes with anticipation. 12 rounds of sacrifice come down to 3 final minutes. Taylor maintains distance, landing sharp counters. Ramirez charges forward, unleashing everything left in his body. They trade in center ring, refusing to retreat. Exhaustion disappears, replaced by adrenaline and legacy. Each punch carries meaning beyond titles. It represents years of struggle, dreams, and belief. Final seconds tick away. Both fighters exchange one last time, as if sealing respect between warriors. The bell rings, ending a fight destined to be remembered. They stand awaiting judgment, hearts pounding. Sweat drips onto canvas marked by battle. The announcer steps forward, holding scorecards that will determine